Well, good evening. Welcome back. For those who are watching, thank you. I appreciate it. But I'm not really doing this for anybody else. I'm doing this for myself as kind of a journal. But if you happen to stumble upon it and value my experience and the knowledge I'm gaining through all of this, I'm blessed to be a part of your journey as well. So this last week was not perfect. I did not go to the gym every day like I want. I did get to go to the gym at least 3 times. I'm double checking that. 3, maybe 4 times this week. I wanted to go more, but just couldn't squeeze it in. I was cat sitting for somebody, so I had to go and spend some time with the kitty cat, which I'm grateful for. And my food was not great either. I ate 1, maybe 2 meals a day, which is not good. So I need to get better at that. But I am down with my new scale and measuring tape. I am down 1 pound and 6 ounces. And my measurements all are down as well. Some of it seem a little high for some of the measurements, but maybe that's just because I'm measuring differently or weirdly. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm using, where did I put it? Oh, I put it over there. I'm using this measuring tape that kind of hooks back into itself, and then you can push a button to shrink it down around yourself, and it doesn't have a very strong grip or pull when it's shrinking down, so it's hard to get like a consistent measurement from that. You just kind of have to feel, okay, this feels about as tight as it did last time. And you don't want it super loose where your arm can move through the measuring tape. You don't want it so tight that it like doesn't measure accurately. So there's just a little bit of a snugness to it to measure. I wish there were easier ways to do this. But overall, I didn't do too bad. I was talking to my mom that, yeah, this week wasn't perfect, but at least I'm going more than what I was before I started. So I'm trying to get better at not aiming for perfection, rather aim for doing better than I did last time. And in some ways I am, in some ways I still need to work harder and get better at. But this is a journey. I'm not going to be perfect right off the bat. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take learning curves. You know, what do you do when your life is busy and you can't squeeze in a workout? Or what do you do when you're at a function and it has food? Are you going to partake? How much are you going to eat? Have you already eaten? Did you eat before you left? You know, are you going to be tempted to eat the stuff there? And I'm not perfect. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. Everyone does. So I'm trying hard not to beat myself up during this journey. It doesn't serve me any good. It doesn't serve you any good either to beat yourself up for not being perfect. The thing to remember is we're learning, we're trying to implement something that's new, that has to be lasting, because we're not just on a fad diet. We are on a journey to change our life, change the way we eat, change the way that we get exercise and improve our health that way. So be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself for when you mess up. It doesn't serve you any good to beat yourself up. And I know the struggle. I've been there so many times. And it's not easy to not be mad at yourself. And it's easier to be mad and be upset at yourself than it is to forgive yourself for not being perfect. So I think over time we can learn to forgive ourselves. We can learn to be kinder to ourselves in this journey. Because if we're not kind to ourselves, who's going to be kind to us? And don't expect perfection from yourself. You're not there yet. None of us are. All we can do is do a little bit better tomorrow than what we did today. And that applies to everything in life, you know? Anytime we're learning something new, we're not going to get it right off the bat. We're not going to be perfect right off the bat. So it's an unrealistic expectation to be. And weight loss is hard in and of itself, and we don't need to be harder on ourselves for not being perfect. And yeah, I'm still struggling just like all of you are, and I'm okay with that. And if you're wondering about all of this behind me, this is my vision board. I have pictures of what I want in life and kind of a written thing about my goals and what I want to do. All of these are declarations, and I'm not perfect at getting up every morning and night and looking at them or thinking about them every day. But when I was perfect at it, I woke up before everything else. I looked at all my goals, went over them, went over the why, and really went for it. So I've got my goals visually up there, so I can strive to reach them. And if you find that helpful, set a goal for yourself. This is my weight loss one right here, and I have these little tabs of 10 pounds each. So each time I lose 10 pounds, I take one off and I put it in a success binder. It's a binder that holds all the goals that I have accomplished over the course of time. And I have that so I can look back and be like, you know, I can do things. I can accomplish things. I can accomplish the goals I set out to be. I want to accomplish all my goals. I think it's important to do so. And that's why I have that. This little chart right here it's like my how to take care of myself chart. I don't know about you, but I struggle to brush my teeth 3 times a day or 2 times a day. At the very least, I try to brush it 1 time a day, but you know, sometimes we get lazy and we don't even bother with that. So it's just kind of I need to take care of myself. These are things I need to do to tell myself that I care about myself. And then I'll put a little dot on the days that I did it. I haven't kept up with the dots in a while. So June is coming, so I'll have a fresh new month to start, and hopefully I can get better at that as well. If you have any questions about my vision board or anything during my journey of weight loss or what I experienced, don't hesitate to reach out and put a comment down asking a question, and I'll do my best to answer. I don't know everything. I'm still learning as I go, but it's important to have a team behind you. So good luck and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.